Is it really possible to challenge our own thinking at an unconscious level? Even deeply unconscious biases give clues to their presence in the form of thoughts and feelings that we can observe. Examining these thoughts can tell us about our hidden beliefs and associations. The simple fact of observing what we are actually thinking and asking, "Why do I think that?" brings another dimension to our understanding of ourselves. Mindfulness is simply the practice of being aware of what thoughts are arising and recognizing them for what they are. This awareness reduces our automatic System 1 processing and leaves us room to question ourselves with System 2 thinking. Research shows that mindfulness helps to decrease unconscious bias. In a study by Central Michigan University, groups of people who completed a 10-minute mindfulness meditation demonstrated less unconscious bias in subsequent tests than control groups. In addition, in 2007, a high-profile report was published demonstrating racial bias in foul calls being made by NBA referees. But in the years which followed this publicity, the bias seemed to completely disappear. Follow-up research concluded the most likely explanation for the change was that referees were made aware of their own biases and took steps to change their decision-making. When we realize our own point of view and learn to recognize possible biases, we can then take steps to mitigate them. The following techniques are proven to significantly reduce unconscious biases in the long term. Keep in mind that these techniques can not only be applied to stereotypes of people, but stereotypes of other situations. For example, deals, cases, and other circumstances you may stereotype as bad. Stereotype replacement. When you recognize you are responding in a biased or stereotypical way, you should consciously label the response as stereotypical and reflect on why it happened. Next, consider how this could be avoided in the future and replace it with an unbiased response. Counter-stereotype imaging. This involves imagining in detail a counterexample to a stereotype. For example, if you catch yourself thinking that a female colleague is abrasive, you may try to think of an example of a woman who is confident and assertive, but not abrasive. This could be someone famous, a personal friend, or even an abstract idea. Perspective taking. Imagining yourself in another person's shoes helps reduce biases about them. If you catch yourself having a biased reaction to someone, actively think about yourself in their situation and how you might act. Being mindful of our thoughts and using these techniques can help us start to overcome our unconscious biases.